Friends, in database we have multiple tables which store data related to one particular scenario. Due to this single scenario relation, one table has one or more columns common or related to another table. SQL provides join clause to fetch and visualize data from multiple tables using related columns. There are 4 types of joins available in SQL. First one is inner join. Sometimes we also only use join instead of inner join. Second is left outer join. Sometimes it's simply called left join. Third one is right join or right outer join. Fourth is full join or full outer join. These 4 types of join we will learn how to use this clause in SQL select statements to get the relevant data from both the tables which have something in common. Today we will see inner join. Suppose we have a scenario of a club. Club will have members and the events organized for those members. Data is something like this. Members table will have member ID, member name, member age. Event table will have event ID, event name and the member IDs who are participating in these events. This is obvious. As you can see, member ID in event column is related to member ID in the members table. This will help us to establish a relationship between both the tables. Member ID in both the tables is the related column we are looking for using a join clause. We want to see which member is participating in which event, means member name with the and the event in which he or she is participating. Let us see the clear concept of inner join first. Suppose this circle represents the members table. This is our members table and the second circle represents our event table. This is event table. The portion where both the circles are intersecting is the result of our inner join. This means the whole data from members have something common with the event data, and based on that relationship in common we will get the output. As you can see in this data, we have member IDs common and we will get the member names and event name based on this relationship. We want this member name in our result set and the event name against each member name in our result set using the member ID relationship. Member ID relationship will do, it will search member ID in this table as well in this table. Wherever these are matching, the member name and event name will be fetched and displayed. For example, this member ID 1 is, yes, it is present here. It shows Jacob plays chess. Jacob plays chess. Now the second member ID is 3. This 3 matches with third member ID of members table. This means fella plays carom. Fella plays carom. Now next is fifth. member ID 5. Member ID 5 is here. Both are matching, means the search is going for singing event. Next, 6 member ID Harry. Harry will go for painting. Next, similarly, we can see member ID 2. Let's color this one also. 2. Member ID 2 in both the tables. 2 means Trevin. Trevin will go for table tennis. Next is again 1. 1 we already know is the Jacob. Jacob is also going for second type of event, which is dancing. Next is 8, member ID 8. Member ID 8 is here in members table, means it is for Lapri. This Lapri is going for drama event. 5th, already know. Who is 5th? 5th is Gurich. Gurich is again participating in second event, that is exclamation. Next is 7. 7th one is this one, Patrick. Patrick is having interest in poetry, is going for poetry. Last is 6th one. 6th one we already know have Harry. Harry is participating in 2 events. He went for painting and also is going for fancy dress. This is how inner join works. It will only display the records which are common in both the tables. It will not take care of those records which are not present in both in common. Okay, let us see it practically. Let us see the syntax. While selecting, as we already know, we have 2 tables. So we will have list of columns to be selected from both the tables. As you can see, I am writing table 1 dot list of columns, comma table 2 dot list of columns. It means this we are specifying which columns are coming from which table. This is the syntax. Table 1 dot list of columns, table 2 dot list of columns, means from which table we are selecting which all columns. Again, keyword from table 1. First table you are specifying is considered as left hand side table. We want to inner join this table with table 2. This is right hand side table. On keyword on will specify which column from table 1 is related to column in table 2. After that, optional things are there. Where clause you can use, group by as it is, sequence. After that, order by, column name. This is the syntax. This is the syntax. Let us see practically. Select star from members. We will see the data in database. We have exactly what we seen in our homework sheet. all the 10 records are present here. We will see select star from event table. This will give us the event details with member ID as one of the common column. Now we will join both the tables. Select members table dot. We want only member name from this table. You can select any number of columns. Event dot event name we want from this table, which member is participating in which event. From our first table is members here. This is left hand side table. Want to inner join it with event table on members tables member ID column equals to event tables member ID column. I don't want any where condition. What we can do is we can order this result by member name. Let us see what it returns. These are the 10 records we are getting here. Fella going for Karam, Gurich for 2 events, Harry for 2 events, Jacob 2, Lapre 1, Patrick 1 and Trevin for table tennis. Let us see in Excel what we got. Is the same or not? Arrange this, and yes, we are getting the same result. It means both the member IDs are matched, and then the result is displayed in the database. This is how we use inner join. Inner join has this inner keyword optional. We will select this and run it. We will get the same result. This is all for inner join. Please do subscribe my channel.